welcome to the Big Easy. Today in New Orleans, Louisiana, Caesars Superdome, home of the RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got it out. Goes out of bounds, but not before he takes that return into plus territory at the 47. To end the season with the W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get...
Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive, get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite on the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump, but that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
And that one's incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Touchdown Trojans. They grab the early lead. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive. And picked up a few on the run. Let's take a moment and think Missouri State. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be? Lots of room to run. And he cruises offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Hurley. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. And tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. It's a running room. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play in there inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He breaks a tackle.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have coach passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So now on comes the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep chalking up.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Missouri State offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Snags it quickly on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll get rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. This offense has it with really good field position. The hand to the running back. Smithers into space.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Trojans will hustle to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Fitzgerald. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. They started in a great spot, but now facing a 3rd and 4. They'll run play action. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Troy. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Bear offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating.
Breaks into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Avant. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. On the move, it's Avant. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Jackson will throw. Whips it out in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bears in the hurry up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical third down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield. Great job in coverage, but that's not a problem because I just know it's like backyard football again. Growing up as a kid, he just takes off. He's a better athlete than anybody you've got, and he gets the first down.
And the Bears have it with a first and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bears! He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And he tacked on the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. On third down, he drops the throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. Quarterback may change this route. Now rolling to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
The Bears get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pick up there. And the Bears want to move quickly. To the air on second down. Floating away. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State. Getting set for the point after. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pressure coming. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Looking for a huge play. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Man, you want to talk about a play that forced momentum. This offense was clicking. Now they take the sack, and they're in a tight spot.
And it's amazing how much these change the outcomes of drives. Just one tackle for a loss, one sack. Now the upper hand comes to me. Now I make you predictable and put you in a situation where now I can be successful on defense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights, it's good. That brings them to within 1. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He wants to change this route. Jackson will throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Bounced off his feet. The Bears want to crank the tempo. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got it behind the line, it's Avent. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Inside the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Jackson gonna throw it. He's gonna run it. There, got enough space. Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hurley. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Orleans Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hurley. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And the Trojans are in the hurry up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab down the left side. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Turning it on. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass pass, it's complete.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Unleashes one. Makes the grab. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for room. It's Fitzgerald. Crosses to 35. Open space in the middle. The tag. Touchdown Trojans. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Jackson will throw. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, what a cut! Got room at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Looking to buy time. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Buying some time. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Missouri State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the... score.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack it. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Pulls it fired complete. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Bears racing to the line in a hurry up. Jackson gonna throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll try the run. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Firing to the right, complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Still looking on the move. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 1st down from the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Jackson will throw. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he's
tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One final play before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Fitzgerald. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The screen, he can go. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their...
Makes a grab, pass to Marker.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. It's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And the Trojans head it quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Eighth play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. They've got the screen set up. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. You know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Using the quick game. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Jackson gonna throw it. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Touchdown, Bears. And the pummeling has started.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the... 5-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out in the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. On fourth down, going to the air. Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Jackson will throw, using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Bears line it up with a first and goal. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hurley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room start this drive from their own 15. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Worley.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Trojans get enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed.
And the defense got him at the 27.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Jackson gonna throw it. Buying some time as he moves left. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man.
Wide open, he makes the catch. All kinds of room to the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Quickly to the tight end. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry